But what is it? But I digress. Right? I don't know what that word even means. I've heard it used before. I don't know. I literally have no idea what the word means. Something about, I don't know. Something about the. I don't know, man. We can look it up. What does digress mean? Let's see. I digress. It's been around since the 16th century. It comes from a Latin root that literally means to step away. Okay, but I digress from the topic at hand. So I step back from what I was talking about because I'm not getting there. So, but my mom, back to what the issue at hand, I seem to have inspired her, right? That's where we went. That's where we were. That's where we were coming from. Let's not continue down where we were going, because I think it's a much bigger picture and a much bigger problem, and I think that we're all everyone's got their blinders on. But that's just me. I'm not even a part of it. I mean, I live in small town Southern Illinois. We had a couple protests. We didn't have nothing that's like that. What's going on? We had a little bit of fucking just bullshit, just trying bullshit. Wasn't nothing. But, alright. Separate from that, though. So she's gonna quit her job, right? We're gonna rewind that, though. A couple weeks ago, I walked in the house. My mother was watching The Green Mile. I said, I don't know how you can. I walked in. I stopped. I said, I don't know how you can support that man. How can you watch his films after the things and allegations against this man? And she looked at me and kind of stunned, kind of dumbfounded as to what I was talking about, what I meant. Because what I meant was the allegations of Tom Hanks being a pedophile and all this other nonsense, that's whatever it is that I seem to believe. Well, with those types of allegations in the air and the things, what will fall, I still don't know that I can support a man in such a way by watching some films. If that's something that you may be considered to be have done, then where did such things come from? So therefore, there's a shadow of a doubt that I do not want to cross into, because I do not believe that once I come out of that darkness that I'm going to want to see the light. Or I'm going to need to see the light. One or two, I'm going to know, because I don't want to cross that darkness, yeah. But, so what I believe about Tom Hanks is he's a pretty dirty dude. I don't know anything else about that, but I just, I got some, whatever. It's creepy. He's a creep. Damn shame. He's fucking, was American Idol, right? Turner and Hooch, fucking big, fucking good old Tom Hanks, you know what I'm saying? Tom Hanks. Right, what the fuck, Tom Hanks? Same Private Ryan, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Fucking Woody, bro. I love that movie. But, you got a pedophile and a fucking cokehead fucking playing. Think about that. That's crazy. But, so, I'm talking to her, I'm like, about Tom Hanks, and my brother's there, and he's trying to inform, about the Jeffrey Epstein and this and that, we're talking about it, and it's like, Tom Hanks might be a pedophile. He might have fucking, I think, now it comes down, I think he might be a fucking, a little more demented than that, but that's just me. I started talking about it, how his Instagram and the weird things, and, I mean, it's funny how he caught COVID in the beginning, but yeah, he's all over the world, and fucking just blah, blah, just a little bit of stuff. We didn't talk too much about it, but from that point, she goes on to watch, Filthy Rich and a few other things about Epstein. Gets a little, she's getting a little more involved, a little more informed instead of fucking living behind the curtain that they've drawn, because it wasn't her decision to be ignorant. It is what it was. She didn't try to inform herself, but that, she expected the world to do that for her, I guess. But none of it truly matters, because this is what I kind of wonder. Like, for me, how do people, live like that, so ignorant to what's going on around them? Because, I mean, she said she'd seen the Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself memes and stuff like that, but never look into it, or never thought anything about it. The media hasn't covered it, so she's not, so she understands that there's protests and there's riots and this, that, and the other, and that, she sees what's on Fox News or whatever. I mean, I see what's on Fox News, but they still haven't even covered the pedo stuff, really. Except for what that dude said about Kamala Harris, which is oddly, everyone, but, that's just about the one person. And that was just because they've been chosen as the Veep right now. We're gonna go through this ringer. to try and, to drag everyone's, but it's the truth about it. So she went to go get informed. That was, I was like, yeah, so getting a little more informed, getting a little more involved, thinking, what's trying, And so, like, I'm talking to her and telling her that I hate my job. I've got a second job. I'm trying, I don't know, I put in this application. I got this, interview for this other job. It's like, I'm trying to quit this, this one job. I hate it so fucking much, hate the way they treat me, hate the way they fucking act, this, that, and the other. I'm telling her about it, It's like, stand up for yourself or fucking, stand up for yourself. Why, nothing changes unless you make it, unless you want it to. It's like, if you don't like the situation you're in, then change it. But you will never change anything until you get uncomfortable being uncomfortable. Like, if you're comfortable being uncomfortable, like, this is okay, like, oh no, man, it's just, I hate it, but it's, if you can make excuses for what's going on, then you're never going to get anything done. But if you can look it in the face and be like, man, I'm about done with this, and just make the steady progress, that is required, because it will change. But you can't just expect it to. You got to do it. And she's at this job, and she doesn't like the way to fucking, this, that, and the other. But she's also, seeing that she can make a decent amount of money if she commits her time to her one thing, the grooming. Because it's lucrative. It is quite lucrative if you do it enough, And she will. She doesn't have the fucking time, just like I don't. Well, she sees me doing this, trying to build, build something. I'm building whatever it is that this is going to be. If it is anything, I mean, I'm focusing on, focusing on more happiness than I am focused on. Like, life is, whatever. But what life is what life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. So, I don't have liberty. I have a life, but I'm gonna be happy. I'm working my ass off to be satisfied, but I'm not happy yet. So, she's gonna quit her job because someone called her a liar at work, and she's just fed up with the fucking way things are. And then I'm fed up, it's like, so I think that I pushed her in the right direction. I think that her quitting the fucking hospital and focusing solely on her career as a groomer is much better for her. I mean, why not? You make your own hours, work from home, and fucking shit. You can make as much money as you want to as well. It's just a matter of how much time you're willing to put into it. Because she's doing both right now. But if she could do like 3 hours, she could just do so much more. And what she doesn't realize is that I could definitely do a decent job of promoting it. And making a commercial or fucking, I can't post anything on Facebook, but I have great advertising ideas for this. This thing, right? This ad campaign, and I got a decent idea of what to build. Just for a small clientele. Fuck. You can make a commercial, post it on Facebook, and then have it go. I mean, you can fucking, she got stickers, give it to your customers, have them take a picture of it, post it on Facebook, tag her in it, and then fucking give them a free nail cut. And then fucking everyone gets to see it, and then anyone else who does it, tag her, and fucking just boom, 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 boom. Customers. Your stickers on every car. It's on everyone's Facebook. It's been tagged, so they've been linked back to your fucking your Facebook page. They've got fucking a free nail cut, and if they can get, if you can refer a friend, if they can refer your name, you get a, whatever, man. I mean, these things, she wasn't limiting herself at one point, at the beginning. Right now, she was limiting herself to a basic clientele. Over the shutdown, she had a lot more. She was making a decent amount, a couple $100 a day. She made $100 a day, or a little over $100 a day in 2 hours. Yesterday and the day before that, she made $100. When she was making like $200-300 on some days if she was busy, but she would work, a decent amount of time sometimes. But if she wants to do it correct, I mean, if you want to do it full time, you word of mouth, fucking represent. You know, it is one thing, but like incentivized word of mouth is a whole nother. You give someone a cookie for saying something, they gonna say it again to try and get that cookie dough. So for real, it's easy. Just for this small business, I mean, I think we can do it. And I mean, if that's what she's wanting to do, she needs to focus on it. And I'm just like, I think my arm. I think I've inspired a few people, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly who. But I know I'm inspiring people slowly but surely. Just some people around me. People want to be more like me. I don't even want to be like. I don't even know why. But they just like the vibe of just being one. You know, with yourself. I'm just comfortable. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But I worry. I'm extremely anxious at all the time. It don't make sense. I don't know. I'm an oxymoron. Well, I think this concludes it. I've got like 15 seconds before the fucking... Because it's weird, my fucking camera, I can record as long as I want, but it makes 11-minute and 48-second videos. So, that's what I do. I make 11-minute and 48-second videos.